This is the difference between a true champion and someone who's really, really good. A true champion can be fully present in the moment, and that's gonna be your best performance of anything. Meditation is shown to decrease anxieties. Anxiety is like worrying about the future. You're not fully present with this moment. Whether the moment's good or bad, if you're suffering or not suffering, it doesn't really matter. You're just here, I'm fully present. Work has to get done, let's do it. You have to push the limits of your body. Climbing Mount Everest, you don't do it by looking up at the top, you do it by looking down at your feet. You can always take one step at a time. If you put all of your effort into putting your next step to be your best step that you possibly can, then you just keep focused on that, and eventually you're gonna get there. Like, you have to take the same amount of steps either way. So you might as well lay each brick as perfectly as possible along the way, so when you get there.
If you mess your breathing up in the ice bath, you are done.
You're done, dude.
You're done.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Just after being in it, I was like, yeah, I could see people like hyperventilate, then you're screwed. You're not gonna be able to stay in for 3 minutes.
No
Just
way.
mentally will take you down.
Yeah, for sure. Breathing is super important. And most people, they just don't think about this stuff or know how to do it, but.
I am the milkman.
We are filming.
Coming down.
Yeah, we put some extra ice in here just to make it super cold, just for the reaction.
Is this your potion?
Yeah, my witch's brew. Yes.
Is it warm or cold?
It's a little warm. It's like room temp.
Oh, bro, that's so warm. Honestly, though, after a hot day at work, that's exactly what I want to jump into. But sadly, it's better to do it in the morning. So I'm a little scared. You said you're the mentally most powerful one.
I am mentally the most powerful one.
Dude, you used to
Well,
be.
the video will find out. We'll let you guys decide.
I'm gonna get in and just be like, give me a floaty.
No,
Let
you
me
won't.
sit in this all
No,
day.
you won't,
Like,
dude. Listen, I can make this super easy through meditation and breathing exercises, and I'm not gonna do that
I mean, either.
because you don't know how.
I don't have to. Bro, I'm the meditation breathe specialist.
No, you do. You know how to do the breathing exercise, the ice breathing and the.
I know how to
fire
brace.
breathing. Yeah. On a serious note, though, this is something that athletes I feel like are pretty good at, but most people don't really understand. Dude, suffering is you not accepting the present moment exactly as it is. That's it. So if you go into it mentally and you're like, listen, this is gonna be awful. I'm completely okay with that. It won't be as awful. It's still gonna suck, it's gonna be cold, but you'll at least be at peace with how much it sucks. Versus like trying to fight, I don't wanna be cold, this sucks, I gotta get out of here. That's what creates the suffering in your mind, is just like, I don't wanna be in this moment. Instead of being like, I'm just accepting this moment. So if you're gonna do,
I'm just ecstatic.
if you're gonna do a set in the gym that's just like absolutely brutal and makes your body hurt, like when you don't wanna be there, that's what makes it suck. When you're just like, yeah, I fucking love this shit. I love it.
You're gonna be like Jack. No, Jack's the one sorry. Jack's she's blowing the whistle. I'll hand you the whistle. Be
Got my
blowing
whistle
it
right
like
here.
the Titanic.
I got my whistle right here.
Dying.
So
Yeah, we have a floaty, so we're safe. So
Where's
nobody's
Jay?
gonna drown.
this is, I feel like, a question we
Where's
ask
Jay?
daily.
Bro,
Where's
it's
Jay?
like, where's Waldo? Except it's, where's Jay?
Yeah.
Where's the bathroom is the real question.
Here it comes. But
It's Jay's world. We're living in it.
Jay, you're wearing white shorts. Good job, brother. So on a serious note, if you want to really ease yourself into it, you can do some Wim Hof breathing, do some meditation. I'm not gonna do that because I just want to feel the fucking suffering. But we'll go over that when I'm finished. All right. I think you just got it. Man, I fuck it go.
Oh, yo, thank you for the extension.
It's pretty high up.
How is it?
Ain't no thing.
Is it cold?
Nah, my heart rate's definitely increasing for sure.
So you feel like you could interview right now?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, good. Start talking about some things.
Yeah, I don't know how good my cognition is gonna be right now, but
Your
yeah,
cognition?
Your cognition.
yeah, my cognition.
Cognition.
Yeah.
Would you like flippers?
Yes.
What's 9 times 10?
We gotta save him.
He answers it straight up, so I know he's messed up right now.
Nah, it's not too bad. In the beginning, it's fucking cold, but
You look like a.
you should get used to it.
Like
Ain't no thing like a chicken wing. I just accepted it that it fucking sucks. And it doesn't really suck that bad, to be honest. But I will say this. When you don't move, your body creates this like thermal blanket around you. So it's a little bit easier. If you start moving around under here, it gets fucking
Do what? You gotta do 1. Done.
I knew he was gonna do it, God. What's going on? What's the whole body?
Oh, you're a little red, red.
Bro, your back is shot.
Yeah, that was fucking cold, man, for real. Oh, looking good, feeling good. Ought to be in Hollywood, baby. All right, Hunt, see what you got.
I'm already cold before I get in.
Yeah,
You're sweating.
mentally, you're scared, Hunt. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. All right.
Tell me
So-
about Biscoff.
I totally misjudged this.
It's all in your brain, Hunt.
Could go for a nice cold cup of
Hey, this is
iced
fun.
coffee right now.
Pain is construct of the mind.
Here.
Behind me, right? Don't put in pocket.
Ice cube.
Don't touch me, Jay.
Just accept it.
You need to get a stiffy, man. Come on.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to get it.
Nothing in this world, no amount of Viagra could get I think hard right now, man.
Hey, no, I'll calm your mind.
It's making it so much worse.
You want to try to accumulate 11 minutes.
Arms are heavy, knees weak. Mom's making spaghetti.
11 minutes a week.
Hands are cold.
You can do more,
I'm freezing.
but that's where the research says 11 minutes.
To do this every day.
No, per week. Accumulated per week.
I can't wait to see Jay in this, bro. I just literally cannot wait for that.
Yeah. Jay, if you get out, never come back. Just never come back.
For real. That's the ultimate test. You have to do this for 3 minutes. What do we
All
got?
right, 3, 2, 1.
There you go. Up on. Double ogre now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't think.
All right, Jay, goggles.
I got some for you, Jay. Just give me a minute.
Yeah,
Put my thoughts together.
this all in your mind.
I know.
All right, Jay.
Can you breathe them?
I guess. I got some for you. Dude, you have to wear this because it's for your safety.
No, I'm not worried. I
Yeah,
can't fit that.
what do you mean?
Goggles.
Yes, to wear.
Yeah, so
It feels
your
weird getting-
body has a response to get warmer. So you take the ice away.
Dude, that feels amazing.
Yeah, it feels good, right?
Fuck yeah.
Right, give me some Biscoff.
All right, Jay.
3, 2,
Just do it, dude. Just do it.
1.
You just gotta do it.
HJ's all around.
Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Bro, just breathe into it. Don't move. Get your hands all the way in. All the way in. Just settle into it. Sink down a little more. Like,
Yeah, there you go. Nah, you're good.
he's so shocked that he can't give a reaction. His reaction is shocked.
You're almost there.
Yeah, you're actually almost there already.
Yeah.
The floaty's helping, isn't it?
How you doing, Jay?
Just cut it out.
Nervous.
I'm sorry.
Fuck off.
Because he knows he can't take it off. He knows he can't take it off.
Fuck, I can't move. It's all ogre now.
Nah, you're good, dude.
It's all over.
You're halfway.
Why have I been missing out on this my whole life?
What? Biscoff?
Dude, I feel like my brain is just like turned on. It's just like, all
Bro,
right.
this
Dude,
is
to
like.
do this in the morning though,
This is, no,
and just like, because I remember when we used to do the dive school and we jumped in cold water in the river, dude, I felt amazing every day.
Hey, well, let me ask. Fuck's the timer at?
106.
Cool.
I definitely underestimated it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna feel like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
Pretty cool.
It was pretty cold.
It was as cold gets.
Yo, you know what would be a funny challenge for porn stars?
I don't even want to.
Just
Are you gonna get me
Bro.
canceled right now?
No. Just hop in this and then go do their business.
All right, you got 10 seconds left.
Cool.
You gonna go under?
Can we take off the
3,
panties?
2, 1.
The floaties.
Bro,
Take these off right now.
Still got the goggles on.
Right in my face.
I feel like it was better just sitting there, dude. This, like, my body's like hot right now. Hit me up on Instagram.
Goddamn, boy, you are a sexy man.
Dude, any movement, bro. The body's just like, Hey.
Settle down.
Very naughty.
When you were getting into the ice bath, what was going on in your head?
Well, when I first got in, I was not expecting it. Then he started, giving me the floaties and the goggles. So I was like, okay, it can't be that bad. So I hop in, and the moment my toes touched the ice, my body was just like, no, absolutely not. And then you kept saying, get in. So I got in, but my body, I couldn't think. I went blank. I think for like at least 15 seconds, I couldn't hear you guys. I was just gone. I was like,
Yeah, you were just in fight or flight.
and then I noticed my breathing, my heart rate was like going crazy. And then Hung goes, oh, he's in it right now. And then you got, fight or flight.
You know what can really help you with these like high stress situations, like especially that first 30 seconds, to really be in control of the whole situation? Meditation, baby. So
Meditation.
no, for real, meditation is the shit. Like there's so many benefits to meditation that people talk about all the time. It increases like your neuroplasticity. That's your brain's ability to reorganize itself and change over time. Like that's huge, right? It helps a lot of different things like dementia, and Alzheimer's, things like that. That if you can increase your brain's activity and reorganization over time, like your brain's basically stronger, right? But also helps your sleep quality. It helps your emotional control, which is something that's going on here. But like someone for me, like I'm a fucking crazy person, dude. Like I need to meditate or I'm just gonna be like popping off everywhere I go. It just gives me that little bit of a buffer to make a decision on how I want to respond versus react. So I could be like, yeah, on a serious note though, a boat comes by playing ridiculously loud music, we have to scrap the whole shot. I can at least be like, but yeah, so there's so many benefits. It has such a carryover to performance. So whether you're performing in an ice bath or you're performing as an athlete, you're performing in the gym, being able to control your mind is what it's all about. Red 5 is built on 5 pillars. The first one is physical training, and it's supposed to be so hard that you can't do it. Like, well, what doesn't make sense? Like, well, you can become someone who can do it by training the other pillars. The second one's mental training. So train your mind to be able to control the chatter in your minds, be able to be focused and in the moment, control your emotions, control like your spirit, your intuition, and the last one is this indomitable will to never give up under any circumstance ever, and I call that Lionheart. So how does that carry over to mental performance in the gym or an athlete, something like that? Like if you're gonna do the biggest deadlift of your life, if you're thinking about like, oh, I have to make this deadlift to prove everybody right or wrong, or my parents are gonna be proud of me, or whatever it is, like you're not in the moment. You're not gonna have your best performance. Like I'm not saying you're not gonna make the lift, but your best case situation to make the lift is to be fully present. Yeah, but pressure, what is pressure? Pressure is something that puts people in a situation where it's like, you can either be fully present or not fully present.
Yep.
And that's why people do extreme sports, is it forces you into being fully present. Like if you're black diamond skiing fast as fuck, you're not fully present, it's not gonna end up well for you eventually. Same thing, if you're lifting big weights, getting under the weights that we do all the time, like if you're not fully present in that moment, like who gives a fuck about taking out the trash or this argument you got into with, your husband or wife or whatever the fuck it is, like,
or strongman when you have 500 pounds in your back.
yeah, this is like, I need to put my best effort, all the things I know how to do, I need to do it right here, everything else I need to leave at the door. So some of the meditations that I recommend for people is, I call these focus meditations or concentration meditations. And people are like, oh, just clear your mind. Like, there's so many different types of meditations, there's so many different types of exercises, right? So focus is like, just start with 3 minutes or 5 minutes and focus on one thing. It could be literally anything. Right, so think about maybe something you want to achieve in your life and just close your eyes, do some breathing, just kind of get yourself in a relaxed state. I like to put on headphones and I'll let you go on YouTube, 10-minute meditation music, 5-minute meditation music. There's so much stuff out there. And you just go there and say, okay, I'm just gonna focus on one thing and I'm gonna focus on this big lift I have coming up in this workout today, okay. I'm just gonna focus on that. I'm gonna focus on how I walk up to the bar. I'm gonna focus on how I set up my feet, how I'm gonna grab the bar. And then what's gonna happen is my brain's gonna start to wander. Oh shit, I forgot I gotta do this thing before I leave. That right there, that disconnect is mental weakness. So it's okay, no problem. I'm just gonna bring myself back to this deadlift I'm about to do, or whatever big lift I'm about to do, and I'm gonna focus on that. The point isn't necessarily to build the lift. You can do that as well, mental rehearsal. But the point is, how long can I focus on one thing and not get distracted? And especially nowadays, people on social media, it's all about like this distraction. So if you can get out of that and do some meditation and increase how long you can focus on one thing without being distracted, you will be mentally tougher. So again, this ice bath is like, okay, I can feel what's going on. I'm fully present in the moment. And okay, it's only 3 minutes. I'm just gonna be here. I'm not gonna focus on the future of the time, because that's my brain wandering. I'm just gonna focus on what's happening right here, right now. And that concentration is huge.
And block out these two assholes that are just making it way worse.
Yeah. That's why, like, you guys see me cracking the whip. Everybody shut the fuck up. The lifter's lifting.
Can't tell you how many times I've heard that.
Pay attention. Like, how many times you heard me crack the whip? Why do I do those things? Not because I'm a dick. It's because I want that lifter to be fully focused and not be distracted by some asshole fucking, oh, like if you're cracking jokes and I'm about to go do the biggest deadlift of my life, I'm gonna punch in your fucking face, dude. We're in this together. Why would you purposely distract me when, like, I wanna be fully focused and present?
Haven't been punched in the face yet.
Now, you know, there's times where I fucking wanted to with your phone when I put you in phone jail.
Ooh.
25 to life.
Ooh.
I almost kicked this motherfucker off the team.
Yeah, but guess what? I would've just, you know me, dude, I would've just kept showing up. I would've just showed up and been like, I would've been warming up on the bar and been like, you can't fucking do this.
Yeah, this was going on for weeks too, bro.
I'm 25 to life, but I don't even care, bro.
Are y'all not like it?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's literally just you, dude.
Yeah, so then be able to control, like, you can control your emotions, you can control your aggression levels. Once you can control the mental chatter in your mind, then you can start to control your emotions and actually the physiology of your body with breathing exercises. So if you do, like, we call ice breathing and fire breathing. Ice breathing is just your Wim Hof breathing that you can do it really at any point in time. And it's definitely gonna really help with ice baths and things like that. We're just trying to oxygenate your blood. And the way that you breathe is you're gonna take a big deep breath. You can do it through your mouth or your nose. I like to do it through my nose. The biggest breath you possibly can, and then you just relax. You don't try to push it out. You don't use the muscles to push it out. And you just keep breathing in and breathing. You're gonna really oxygenate your blood. And there's just so many benefits from that. Is very similar to meditation as well, right? So decrease in pain perception, increase in mental focus, being able to control. The biggest thing is being able to control your mind and be able to control, like, this buffer between a reaction and a response. With the Wim Hof breathing, you do this 30 times, 30 to 50 times, and then in the last one, you hold your breath. Then you can do that three rounds of that. You can start with one round, but I was doing this, and within 3 weeks, I went from being able to hold my breath from not struggling for a minute to 3 minutes and 28 seconds in 3 weeks. So it just controls so many different things in your body and mind, but it connects the two. We generally don't do that before a big lift. We'll do more fire breathing, which is kind of a form of like Tumo breathing, which you can increase the heat of your body, you can increase the aggression levels of your body, and then when you have the mental focus of the meditation, you can add the two. So we'll sit down like this. I kind of put my hands across my belly like this. I'll kind of bend over and take a big deep breath. I'll close my eyes for this. And I just imagine this like fireball in my belly, and then I let it out, and then I take these big deep breaths, and I just imagine this fire just consuming my whole body. And that's why, like, you see me do this a lot, like before a lift. Like, that's what's going on in my brain, is I just feel like my whole body's on fire. I'm just like fucking raising fire from the ground.
What if one day you actually catch on fire?
That'd be sick.
How do you commit to going in an ice bath every day, though?
I think it's the same way you commit to anything, right? So you need to have a reason why. Like, if you have no reason why to get in an ice bath, or if you have no reason why to just suffer, you're not gonna stick with it. There's a reason I'm doing this suffering. It's because this other thing that I really, really want, I want this more than I don't want this suffering. And that's how you accomplish anything. The gym, ice baths, like, things that suck generally have good rewards. So if you don't want the reward, then why would you do it?
True.
Does that make sense? Know what I mean?
Something's crawling down my pants.
Up your pants or down your pants? From the top down or from the bottom up?
Bro, Jay. Way to chime in, Jay.
Yeah. Jay, what have you noticed with with training with us, and as far as like the mental stuff that goes on in your head from day one till now?
Well, for one, you fucking getting on my ass about being on time.
You need to get your shit
I've
together.
never been good with
like,
that.
You're fucking the whole thing up.
Never in my life. But now with everything else, like, I'm always on time with shit, dude. It's kind of like, I actually snapped on my other friends.
Yeah.
I got pissed.
Good job.
So yeah, it's helped me a lot. And then also, I used to have this issue with like not being able to like commit to something. Like, okay, well, I got to do this, but I'm like, I'm just not gonna do it. Now I'm just like, if I start something, I'm like, okay, I don't want to do it, but I'm like, I'm gonna do it right now though. And it's been like that for the last couple months, which is good. So it's helped me a lot.
Good.
Here,
I feel that
here,
here. This takes a lot of commitment.
It does, dude. But
Every single day.
anything that you want to do, like, these are all just lessons that are going to benefit you for the rest of your life. To achieve anything, it's the same process. if you want to be at the level that we're at with lifting, you have to show up every day. You cannot miss, right? So you've been around when we're training for world championships. It's like, it's not even like a conversation of can you take off. No, there's no reason that you can take off today. But I'm dying. I don't give a fuck.
I literally cannot explain what it's like to train for world championships. I can't even explain it.
Yeah, it's just full on commitment.
It's like,
if you're not fully committed, you will not beat someone who is
felt
fully
like
committed.
I was the one going to beat the
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like I'm like going in. I'm like, I have to hit this max today, or I could just fuck everybody else on the team right now.
Yeah, no, it's important, but that's why, like, to really win a championship as an athlete, and obviously for me as a coach, like, you have to create a team that's gonna elevate that athlete, and everybody has their role. Trust me, I feel the same way. I'm getting old as shit out here training with like young 20-year-old world champions, trying to push the pace on them, and me showing up every day being like, God damn, I'm getting old for this stuff. So I have to just use all the skills and tools that I have that they don't have developed yet to really get to that next level. But I also have to be like super strict with what time I go to sleep, how much food I eat, all that stuff. I need to have it completely dialed in or it's just gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
Right, but it's just take that level of commitment of like, just do it. When you commit fully to something, you're gonna get the rewards. And when you get on the other side, you're like, yo, I'm so glad I did that. Now I've achieved this thing that most people never achieve, but now I have an understanding of the process on how to do that, and I can apply that to anything in my entire life, whether that's business or relationships, or you wanna be a musician or a dancer, it doesn't matter. You apply the same things, which like you need to fully commit. And that's what I think that the average person, they just don't know really what it takes, and they come in and say, oh, well, I'm trying my hardest. It's like, yeah, you probably are trying your hardest because you've never tried what my definition of the hardest is ever in your life. So let me teach you. And that's
you don't even have to commit that long to stay in it. You just need to commit for a certain amount of time, then you see the benefits, and it's easier to commit.
Yeah, it's easier to do it.
It's just like college, bro.
Lifestyle. It becomes a lifestyle.
You have to commit 4 years.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you took 4 years and invested in yourself, how far you could go? You just tried a couple things. I'm gonna read a book a week, I'm gonna meditate every day, and I'm gonna go to the gym.
Yeah.
Bro, your life would flip around in 4 years.
For sure. You're building up this monster in your mind that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
If you want to start with some ice baths, get all the benefits from it, start with a cold shower first. Turn it down at the end of your shower, stay in there for a minute, see how long you can go, or set up the ice bath, start with a minute, work yourself up to 3 minutes. If you want to really do it, start with some meditation. I would recommend a concentration meditation, 3 to 5 minutes. It's going to help you to handle the cold way better, or you can do some Wim Hof breathing. You can start with 1 round, 30 breaths, work yourself up to 3 rounds of 50 breaths. You're going to absolutely love it. And if you want to take all this stuff that you're learning, how to control your mind, how to control your brain, and apply that to the gym, work on some fire breathing, I guarantee your performance will be way better.